What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, December 12th, 4:58 p.m. and I got my points right here I want to touch, and just some stuff I want to go over. I had on my mind. So just a quick overview. I talked about how I got into running, I believe, or how I got into fitness. You know, four years ago, I started running. I couldn't run a mile, I remember, and I went to the dam. There's a dam where I live at. It's the Hartwell Dam, and I believe it's 1.75 down. I don't know. It's 2.75 total. So whatever that is down the back. So do the math. And so I remember I couldn't run a mile, and I'd go out and I'd run, I'd walk, run, walk. In the early days, probably more walking than running. But I got started, and so I remember I would feel good after, like, okay, well that sucked while I was doing it, but my body feels better after. My head is clear, and I felt like I could think a little bit better, a little bit deeper, you know. And I had this sense of focus. And if you study this, you know, benefits of physical activity, I didn't understand it at the time, but all those were just benefits of it. So that's kind of how I got into it. So when you see somebody who's running, like I just ran a marathon a month ago, on November 6th, well, there was a lot that built up to that. There was a start point where it was like, I couldn't imagine running, you know, multiple miles, because I couldn't even run a mile. And then you stick with it, you get better. You know, you chip away at it. And to now I run marathons, and I really enjoy that. It's a process, it's a journey. And I believe that I get way more from the journey than I do from the day of the event. The day of the event is just the big celebration of what you've been doing, pretty much. Running versus weight training. I do both. I enjoy both. If I had to pick one, this is not a which one is better, which one do I recommend. This is just personally, if I had to pick one that I can only do for the rest of my life, I would go with running, because I feel like there's so much you can't control, and that you just gotta go out and you have to adapt. Kind of like life. There's so much you can't control, and you have to adapt every single day. So for example, let's say tomorrow I plan on going out running 5 miles. Well, I can't really control the weather as far as how hot, how cold it'll be, how windy, wet. I can't control the terrain. You know, you can kind of, if you go to an extreme point, I guess you could kind of move in an area where it's warmer, milder climate, not so much rain, stuff like that. But for the most part, most people are kind of, you know, they're just training in the environment that they have under those conditions. So let's say if I'm going out for a 5-mile run tomorrow, I can't control those things, and I gotta adapt. If I want to get that run in, if I want to complete it, I just have to suck it up, you know, assuming that it's not life threatening. Don't go run during the middle of a hurricane or tornado, but I mean, you could if you wanted to. It'd be pretty cool. But you know, so that's why I would pick running. There's so much you can't control, and so much, just like life, you can't control. You maximize the things you can, and the things you can't, you make the most of them. And those are gonna be the times where you grow the most. With weight training, I mean, you could set up a gym outside, you know, just design it. By design, where it didn't have a roof, I guess, essentially, and maybe no walls. But we're being realistic. We're going off the things that we know. Gyms are typically inside a building. That's an extreme example. So, you know, there's going to be the air conditioning. There's going to be, you don't have to worry about weather. I mean, unless the air conditioner goes out, or unless it's freezing cold outside and the heat doesn't turn on, which I don't think you should. I don't want to say should. I don't think you would ever need heat in a gym, because if you're working hard enough, you're gonna heat up, you're gonna warm up. So yeah, and that's not to discredit that. This is just a personal, if I had to pick one, and these are some of the reasons why going into them. Weight training is awesome. I mean, it's great. You know, we need it. You need both. As a runner, you need resistance training. Build your muscles up. You know, you a lot of repetitive movement, a lot of pounding, a lot of stress on your body. So you need it to be strong enough, big and strong enough to sustain that. Weight training, you need cardio to be able to push more in the gym. I thought about this on a run before. Runners don't refer to running as cardio, although it is a form of cardio. It's running. So if you really appreciate it, you just refer to it as running. Just a little side note. But if you are if you do resistance training, weight training, you know, find some form of cardio. It's good, you know. And same thing for running. And that my next point was why I've kind of covered those conditions. Life, I got life. There's so much you can't control, and I kind of went into that. So just a quick video, some stuff on my mind that I want to share, just to kind of give some perspective, just from my opinion. But yeah, I mean, you know, I kind of enjoyed this video today. I definitely kind of do more like this. In the last one I didn't talk about. I mean, I talked about that I didn't have an event planned as far as like a marathon or whatever for 2023. Still haven't decided, so keep you guys posted. This is kind of direction we're headed in. So if you like it, you know, leave a thumbs up, leave some comments, and see you all in the next one.